Welcome to the Heavy Lifts podcast. I'm here with Louis Ruiz. I call him Louis. He's my barber. And we get to interview Louis while he's cutting my hair. He owns this shop with Joe, who's in the next chair over. And Tony's in here with us as well. So they'll be lobbing like insults and retorts during this whole podcast. So just bear with us. You'll probably hear Luis's razor going off, but where I want to start is like this business. Like this was a vacant suite roughly almost 7-8 months ago. And I remember Louis, would come up to my office a couple times here and there, and you were working at another barbershop, and you were like interested in starting your own business.
Well, initially we were interested in the one 2 doors down.
That's right. Yeah, you had
one. Somebody put up an offer for
that's right. So we got an offer on that suite, and so I think we had to pivot right to something different.
Yep.
And I think you got some cold feet here and there in the process. But I'm curious what I would say you have a thriving business now. We got what, 5 chairs in here now?
5 chairs. The other one's Noah, and then Zach over there, our newest addition. He's the youngest one too. He's 23.
Okay, so we're growing, but really it started with you and Joe. I'm kind of curious, like, how did those conversations go? Like when you're trying to convince somebody to be your partner, and like you're trying to make take a step out in this business journey.
Ooh, honestly, I don't remember.
No, I thought you said who.
Honestly, I don't remember how the conversations went. I'll just know that me and Joe were talking about it for a while. Like, I want to say a year maybe. I told him we should just open up our own shop, me and you.
Okay.
Since we both want to get out of where we were.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how the whole conversation started. And once we decided we wanted to do that, the dominoes fell pretty freaking quickly.
How did you know that you guys would have a good partnership? Obviously, you guys are now over 8 months into this, but what did you see in Joe that you thought would make him a good partner?
Was it in his eyes?
No. You looked really deep in his eyes.
I worked at the shop he was at before.
Okay.
So I started at that same shop, and I was there, I want to say about 7 months, and I worked right next to Joe. And
okay, so you already had experience.
He's very helpful, always helped me out. Yeah. I mean, he's been in the business for a lot longer than I have. So I was able to learn from him directly. And he's just an overall good guy.
So now do you guys have like, this business going? What made you guys bring in like Tony, right? And what made you, comfortable with him? And then you had Noah as well. Like, how do you make those decisions to bring in like other barbers, right? Because this is an ecosystem, right? It's an important place.
Yeah, pretty much, because we want a relaxed environment. We don't want somebody to feel uncomfortable in here, like Joe said. So we looked at people like Tony. Tony's a great guy. He gets the conversation going.
Only if it's about San Francisco 49ers, right?
But when he doesn't have to talk about the Niners, he talks about the next season.
Yeah, that's right. This is just around the corner from you guys. And during the day, like I'll be like hearing your TV, and I'll be like, I wonder what they're like watching right now, because I feel like you guys have a pretty good. I don't know if it's thought out or what, but you guys turn it on, and there's always like some classic movie. Like right now, we're watching Miracle on Ice.
That's Joe. That's all Joe.
That's right Joe, there. Yeah, is that right?
Joe is a TV man.
Oh boy.
I don't pay attention to TV.
You're not into that stuff?
Joe always has a good movie playing.
What movies are you into, Louis? I'm curious about that.
Avatar.
That's it?
That's it. I want to go watch the new Avatar.
Okay.
I like action movies. I like sci-fi films, documentaries. I love documentaries. I'd have that up there if I could, but some of them don't. Family friendly.
Tell everybody where you're from. I'm curious.
California.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara County.
Santa Barbara County. You mean San Luis Obispo, or you mean Santa Barbara County?
Santa Barbara County.
Okay.
We're right on the line there.
Okay. What got you into like wanting to be a barber?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to keep working a job where I had to work for somebody else. I was driving forklifts before this. I was a car salesman.
Okay.
I sold cell phones at Verizon,
Hmm.
and I always had to be on somebody else's time,
Sure.
not on mine. I mean, essentially, you still have to do that here with your clients because you're on. But I set my own hours. I set my own days that I work, um, and I couldn't do that at another 9 to 5.
Yeah,
I work more here, but I love it. It doesn't feel like work.
that's right. Well, I mean, I think one of the coolest things that I see about your industry, like having a barbershop, is like the as long as you have people who are interested
Mm-hmm.
in your product, right? So you have to have like there's a salesman side to it, right?
Yeah.
You have to have consistent business. You have a culture that we just discussed, but you also need to have people who want to come work with you to make
Yeah.
money as well, right?
Yeah.
So you have to convince people that like it's a thriving business, and clearly you guys have done that. What do you think's been like the biggest part of your success to date to do that?
Not telling people how to do their job. I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it. I can't be micromanaging anybody and expect them to, like working here. Pretty much, you rent out the spot. You make sure all the tools they need to be successful are here for them,
Hmm.
and you just let them, do their thing.
We should probably talk about your obsession with the San Diego Chargers.
No, let's not.
I mean, why on earth
Pokemon
would
cards? What?
you why on earth would you choose a team like that to be your team,
I
especially
grew up in Southern
Santa Barbara?
California.
So you grew up in Southern California. So
Mm-hmm.
wait, is Santa Barbara considered Southern California?
Central Coast ish.
I
More
mean,
every time I say Santa Barbara, people are like, oh, Southern California.
but you could go either way, right? If you're a fan of like the Niners, for example, versus like the Chargers, right?
Yeah. The first game I ever watched was the San Diego Chargers game,
No, it
and then
was.
they played the Kansas City Chiefs, and they won. And
Okay.
this was like in 2009 when I started watching
Okay.
football.
So that was the reason you went with them
Yeah.
because you went to a game, you watched them win, you're like, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they never won again, right?
Yeah, they never won
Because
again. How'd you become a Bronco fan?
I mean, I'm from Colorado.
Oh, you're not. You were born in
I was born in Arizona,
Arizona. How
but
come you're not a Cardinals fan?
I mean, I only spent 2 years there, man. Come on, can't blame me for that.
Yeah.
But no, I grew up watching John Elway throwing, throwing dimes from shotgun position, and but the Broncos
Quick
have a,
question: How much off the top?
just like a
Quarter inch?
yeah quarter inch, yeah quarter inch, just a quarter inch, yeah. Just the details.
What'd you watch about that?
Oh yeah, so everybody should know. I mean, on the podcast, that my wife has beef with Louis because sometimes he doesn't always get it right, but it's not his fault.
Or
Sometimes
being human?
I'm not communicating well, but yeah, we got to make sure we get the details right. No, she's happy, I think, right now
Okay.
with what you've been doing.
Cool.
So just keep doing that, and we'll find out later. She may come to your front door one of these days, though, and have something to say to you.
Oh no. Oh no.
How many regulars do you think you have?
Regular customers?
Yeah, regular
A
customers.
month?
Yeah.
I think I have Square said I have about 150.
Wow. So every month you rotate through 150 different people.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a kind of a big number, dude. And you only started how long ago? A couple of years now?
2021.
Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
actually started when I got my license was 2022.
Okay.
That's when I started. I started barber school 2021.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think what I've appreciated about you, which made me a regular, is that you're always around, right? Or you will be around. If I send you a text and be like, "Hey, like I'm coming in early. Do you have time?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'll just swing right over." Because like that's I don't know, that's a good part of your service, right?
Yep.
Just to be like, hey, like I'm gonna, I'm not there necessarily, but I will be for a regular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you pride yourself on that kind of service?
I do. Because it's like I step in my customer's shoes, and if I can't contact my barber when I need him, or when he said he's going to be there or have appointment slots available, and he's not there, it kind of like throws me off.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I got to find somebody who's more reliable.
absolutely. Yeah, and it's funny because like I feel like guys we don't do a very good job of planning our haircuts, whereas I think ladies do a really good job
Yeah.
of making sure that it's like, a month out. I mean, obviously there's more to do, I think, for, you know, most females, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for the guys, it's like, we're in and out an hour. We're not doing a lot of color change, a lot of different things. So like, we don't plan very well.
Yeah.
So I think, somebody who has flexibility, I think is important, to me in my life. What have you enjoyed most about being an owner so far?
To me, it doesn't feel any different than when I was working at. Aside from that, I can come to my own shop and be like, "Oh, this is mine," but I do take a lot more pride in
Good.
keeping the place clean, making sure that all the things that we need are stocked up, towels, cleaning products, stuff like that, and just something that's mine.
Tell me what you don't like about the job. Give me something that you're like, man, if it didn't have this, I'd be happier.
Yeah, no shows. Those are hard to. You expect somebody to come in and they don't come in, and it's kind of like, I gotta find something else.
Do you have like anything in like your system where you can charge their credit card if they don't if they
No.
don't show, or is that just like too hard to add into your
I mean, you
process?
can add, but it just, it. I feel like it leaves a bad taste in other customers' mouth. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to put my card information in there to book
Yeah,
an appointment," so it kind of like
yeah,
throws them off.
yeah. So there's a little bit of risk and reward there,
Yeah,
huh?
and I don't want to ruin it for everybody else on the
Mhm.
account of one or two people that no show.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, I don't get too many of them. Maybe once a month.
Okay.
So the risk to reward isn't great to make people put their card information on file.
For sure. What about? I'm curious what you think about being here in this building, and like how has it affected your business, just like being here versus you could be somewhere else.
I feel like it affected us greatly. We get a lot of clients here. We have people that come in they come in with their wives to go to their hair appointment. They're walking around like, "Oh, hey, my wife's getting a haircut over here. Do you have time?" We get walk-ins like that. We
Mm-hmm.
get people that book online because of that. We get people who say, "Oh, we didn't even know you guys were here, but we were just walking around and
Yeah,
here you are."
yeah. What
I
else
have a
was I
question
gonna?
for you.
Well, you have a question for me? Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. What is it?
How have you seen our business since we opened up? Like, what's your take on it?
Well, you know, it's interesting because when you always have a starting point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's always like a moment when like you have to kind of put up or shut up, right? And so
Yeah.
you went through that process of like, we ran through like the numbers together. We ran through a lot of projections, right? And
Yeah.
when we looked at it, if you were performing well, meaning it really came down to you having more seats, more chairs that were full, then you would be successful,
Yep.
right? And so you started out with Joe. You brought, Tony was always going to come in there. So like you started off strong, I think, with that foundation, and then like Noah came along, right? Now you have
Yeah.
Zach, and I think I think it was like maybe a couple months into your operation, I came down the stairs and I just like looked in and I was like, it's like thriving in there. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
there's people like sitting on the couch, they're waiting, uh, you know, the chairs are full, um, and like what I like is that you guys have a vibe in here though too. Like people are attracted by like conversations
Yeah.
and music and movies and things that are happening, and so like it gives this part of our building like a really good like vibrancy that
Yeah.
it just didn't have before. And so like I'm looking at it now, I'm like, well, you guys are like a good foundation. What else can we add to this like part of our building to make it even more social, right? More exciting for people to come in.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think you
Nice.
guys have been successful. I mean, despite the fact that you've cut me on multiple occasions.
One time.
but
Not cussed you, nicks. I
I,
nicked you.
but I love to see it because as a business owner, as somebody who we look after 70 different small businesses in this space. And when you
Yep.
see a business like start from scratch, like yours is, and have success, it's like it means that this building is successful. And that is ultimately the purpose for this building, is to be a place where small businesses can come and be successful. And so you guys get to be the poster children of that. So I love that, which means now you guys are giving us free advertising for success going forward.
You do good, we do good, we
That's
do good, you do good.
that's exactly
That's
it.
How's that haircut?
Looks good.
Looking spiffy.
Looking spiffy. Now we get to go to the beard portion of it,
There you go.
which is the best part. But let's move into what Louis does outside of barbershop. Tell everybody what is exciting. Pokemon
Go. During the winter, nothing. During the spring and summer and fall, I fish. I like fishing for bass.
That's right. You do like fishing.
Yep.
I forgot about that. I'm curious. Like, what about fishing? Do you enjoy? Like, what do you do?
Just like being out there in the, just being outside, the sun, makes me happy. Oh, I like it. It's not so much the fishing part; it's just being outside, getting some fresh air.
Okay.
I mean, I've caught some nice bass. That definitely helps, but that's once in a while.
Okay.
Just seeing new spots to fish, new places to hike, stuff like that.
And that's what I love about Oregon, is there's so many like different places to see.
I actually learned how to fish in Kansas.
Did you really?
Yeah. On the Republican River.
Who taught you?
Some guy that was in the military. That's all he did.
Okay.
That's all he did, and I went out with him. We go to the river. 5 times a day, maybe. 5 times a week.
Okay.
And I caught my first bass there.
Damn, dude, 5 times a week is a lot.
Yeah. For a long time, I thought I was just going to be working at somebody else's shop.
That's right. You took the chance.
Yeah.
Of course, you had a really nice landlord. Let's be honest.
He's all right.
He's pretty cool.
Drives me crazy sometimes. But it's cool. Occupational hazard, I guess.
That's right. You gotta have extra insurance for me.
Book online. We do take walk-ins.
Okay.
If we have time. We recommend you book an appointment though, because it's for your spot. That's all I do. I cut hair. I'm not a celebrity like Nat Borchers.
No, not everybody
Does
can
that
be.
make me a celebrity barber?
Well, I feel like you're now a celebrity because you cut my hair, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it does. You need to lead into this. Oh, and we need to get you back to a Timbers game this year, so you can focus on your, on watching a sport where it's a little bit longer than 6 months.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a 2 on the top right now.
I guess we're gonna have to sign off here. It's been a fun to hang out here with the Capitol City guys. I hope everybody got a lot out of this. I'm feeling more relaxed after getting my hair cut, my beard cut, and my hot towel. But it's good to see these guys thriving, and I'm excited to showcase you guys to our listeners. And hopefully, if you're in Salem or Kaiser, you come in and get your haircut from these guys.
Yep.
Cool. Peace.
It's out.
Adios.
Deuces.
Yeah.
You have one hair right there, dude.